What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you want up to 15 free stocks, Moo is going to give you up to 15 free stocks when you open a new Moo brokerage account. You put $100 in your new Moo brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. You put $1,000 in your new Moo brokerage account, they're going to give you 15 free stocks. Limited time offer, guys. Don't delay. Get started today. There's a link down in the description box of this video. Go click on that Moo link. Open up that Moo account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Well, guys, we opened up today in the stock market on fire. Let's start with NVIDIA. It opened up today at $130.33, $130.33. Amazing. Up $3 immediately. Will we make it through the $130 resistance level? Can we close above $130 today? That's very important, because if we do, in my opinion, that sets the stage to go higher, guys. So let's keep an eye on NVIDIA today to see if it can close above 130. That is the acceptance level that we're looking for. How is the rest of the stock market doing? I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to walk you through how the rest of the stock market is doing. Here's the headline. Stocks rebound from Monday's decline as oil prices ease. The Dow Industrial Average added 93 points, or 0.2%. The S&P 500 gained 0.5%, and the NASDAQ composite rose 0.5%. This was this morning, guys, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So we got off to a pretty good start. The Dow finished nearly 400 points lower on Monday. So it's nice to see the Dow adding 93 points right off the bat Tuesday morning. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 slid close to 1%. Technology stocks felt the brunt of Monday's declines, pushing the NASDAQ composite down about 1.2%. Some tech shares like NVIDIA and Supermicro were higher Tuesday. NVIDIA added about 1.6%, and Supermicro gained 3.3%. Wells Fargo gained 1% following an analyst upgrade. So 2 names in the semiconductor world were up, right? Which is good news for me, because I'm heavily invested in NVIDIA, 11,200 shares. So anytime NVIDIA is up, hey man, that's a good day for me. West Texas Intermediate oil futures advanced above $77 per barrel to start the week, but were back down about 2% early Tuesday as traders monitored Israel's expected retaliation to Iran missile attacks and U.S. efforts to stave off an even wider war in the region. Rising bond yields are putting downward pressure on the market to start the week. Notably, the 10-year Treasury yield climbed above 4% Monday. The 10-year Treasury yield was slightly higher to 4.05 on Tuesday morning, its highest level since August 1st. Stocks have been volatile in the new trading month as investors have grown increasingly fearful of escalating conflict in the Middle East. The S&P 500 is off by a little more than 1.1% in October, following a 2% gain in September. Now, again, anytime you got this conflict in the world, guys, especially when the United States in the middle of it, our stock markets don't do as well. So I hope I hope they can get this conflict resolved so that our markets can go back to going up consistently like they did in September. The market rallied a bit to end last week after a blockbuster jobs report. The Dow even managed to notch a new all-time closing high on Friday. But that enthusiasm faded this week as investors reasoned that now the Federal Reserve may not be as aggressive with future rate cuts with the labor market still strong. See, it's a two-edged sword, right? Prior to the labor report coming out, everybody was saying, oh my God, the economy is doing bad. The Fed, that's why they're reducing rates so heavily. That was a negative. Now, all of a sudden, the jobs market, the labor market is doing well. Now, all of a sudden, oh my God, the Fed won't be as aggressive anymore. You never can win, right? With the market. So you just got to stay with your strategy, right? Initially, the market rallied on that really good economic news. This is what the chief technical strategist of the Blue Chip Daily Trend Report said of the labor market data. I think what you've got now is the market adjusting to higher bond yields. Investors will watch Tuesday for economic data on small businesses and the trade deficit. They'll also monitor speaking engagements scheduled throughout the day for the central bank leaders, including Boston Federal Reserve President Susan Collins and Atlanta Fed President Raphael Bostic. A key inflation reading, September's consumer price index, looms on Thursday. So there we go, guys. That's what we got on Tuesday morning to start our day when it comes to building assets, right? You got a bounce in all three major indexes. We don't know how long that will last. You got a major bounce, in my opinion, in one of your largest companies in the world, your second largest company in the world from a market cap standpoint, which is NVIDIA. They're up 1.6% today. The key is, can it close above 130? If it does, I think it goes higher. Just my opinion, not a financial advisor. And this is not financial advice, just giving you my opinion. Now, you do got some things that are coming this week that you want to pay attention to. First one is coming tomorrow, which is the September meeting minutes from the Federal Reserve September meeting. The next thing you want to pay attention to is on Thursday, which is the CPI inflation report for September, right? We want to know what inflation is doing. I saw something earlier from one of the major banks that did like a precursor to the report coming out Thursday, saying that inflation might have slightly went above expectations, right? So we'll have to see. I think all of this data for the next 3 months is important because it can move stocks lower or it can move stocks higher. You have to just be consistent with your game plan, guys. Whatever your wealth transfer blueprint is, you got to be consistent with that, and you got to hammer it and you got to stay on it. Now, if you got to pivot, but please, if you pivot, make sure you're pivoting for the right reasons. For me personally, I'm going to stay on my wealth transfer blueprint, 50, 30, 20, like clockwork. I'm not pivoting. I'm not doing anything different because I believe on the other side of the election, we're going to run. So if I can just stay disciplined, stay consistent, and stay patient, and we get through the election, I believe the market will run. Just my personal opinion. That's my prediction. Drop it down in the comment box and let me know what you think is going to happen over these next 3 months. Love to hear your feedback. If you want up to 15 free stocks, Moomoo is going to give you up to 15 free stocks when you open a new Moomoo brokerage account. You deposit $100 in that new brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. You deposit $1,000 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 15 free stocks. There's a link down in the description box, guys. Don't delay. Act today. Click on that link. Open up your Moomoo account. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Go by and check out my website, www.richardfain.net. Second link down in the description box. Guys, I got 10 big boy blue chip digital products that I believe can change your financial life. But you got to make an investment in yourself. You can't delay. You got to act today. So get down in the description box and click on the website link. Go to my website and check out those 10 digital products. I believe they can collapse time frames and get to your pot of gold quicker. by using those digital products. While you're there in the website, consider joining the Wealth Builders, the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We got 1,000 Wealth Builders in a little over 5 months, guys. We do a lot of good things in our financial community. We help each other. We give tips and nuggets. We give best practices. And overall, we are just there to support each other in a community of people who are going in the same direction, which is to build wealth. So if you want to be a part of a financial community that got your back, come join the Wealth Builders. There's a membership button. There's a join button in the website. So click on it. It'll take you over to Patreon and then sign up for the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. Well, guys, if you're stopping by the channel for the first time, I just want to say thank you. Consider subscribing to the channel. Consider sharing the video and then smash that like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.